Okay, we're back. Welcome to Walker Business Weekly, and we're joined by another Ashley, Ashley of Top Martial Arts in LaFayette. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited.
Well, we're so thrilled to learn more. For those of you who don't know, you guys are having a ribbon cutting this Friday, but tell everybody about your business and the services that you guys offer.
So with Top Martial Arts, we focus a lot on not just the martial arts part of it, but we work with everybody from 3 years old to we've even had students in their 70s taking classes with us. And for us, martial arts is more than just the physical aspect of it, but it's also the mental part. I know for me specifically, it helped me a lot with my confidence and things when I started, and just the wide variety I see of different people who come in with different backgrounds. Everybody has a chance to benefit from it. So that's our big focus. It's not just come in, kick, punch like a lot of people think, but it's a community thing. We do more than just our classes. We get it outreach with the local elementary schools, different community events. Like right now we're even doing a food drive. So we try and do a lot more than just in the school. We want to be a part of the community.
Okay, now tell everybody where exactly your building is located.
We are in a great spot. So I always tell people, if you know where Walmart is in Lafayette, right off 27, you can actually see us from the parking lot. We're in the old Goodies outlet right next to the gym and the new walk-in clinic that opened last year. So we're in a nice spot that, like I said, it's right off 27, so it's easy for everybody to find. And if you guys stop and get groceries, it's right there too. So
nice. I know exactly where that is.
Absolutely. Now I looked at the pictures and it looks like you have services for all ages. Is that correct?
Yes, definitely. The youngest that I think I've actually taught myself, we had a 2-year-old little girl that got started, and now she's been taking for a little over a year and she's doing great. She's in our traditional kids class now with even kids as old as 10. But just the amount of time that she took from being super shy and, barely starting out, coming in, doing private lessons, she is now one of our most vocal students. She's always wanting to volunteer, and she just turned 4. So she always surprises me.
So tell us a little bit about how this particular business came to be. How long have you guys been serving the community, and what are your plans and your goals long term?
So with this location specifically, I started out in Dalton with Master So, and I've been I started with him almost 20 years ago. So I've been doing this for a while, and I actually started helping out with classes there, and that's where my passion for teaching started. Here in Lafayette, there was actually, and a lot of people in the community I think will remember hearing about Master Lee. He actually started the school many years ago. Several years ago, he and his wife actually decided to move out of Georgia, but we were very close with them. I remember growing up with Master Lee at different martial arts events, and he said, hey, can you help keep the school going? We don't want our students to miss out. We don't want them to stop. So Master So brought in the instructors from our Dalton location, and we kept it going. And there's still some of his students who were taking with him years ago that are taking classes with us now.
Sounds like a legacy.
Now, I've never done martial arts. I've watched Karate Kid. I don't know if that helps.
That counts.
Does that count?
Yes.
I mean, I've watched Karate Kid, but so what is the greatest benefits from martial arts that you would say for a young kid? I've got young kids, 6 and 9. If they wanted to get into this, what would you say is they're going to benefit from it over the years as they progress?
I feel like the biggest benefit, especially whenever it comes to kids, I know nowadays we think about kids, being super hyperactive and just, always on the go, but one of the things that I see a big benefit is learning to really have some self-control, whether it's just standing still at attention for, 5 to 10 seconds. It can really help them focus in with their mind, and we see that carry over not just in the Taekwondo class, but even at school with their homework and other activities too.
Very cool. Do you guys offer any kind of self-defense options? Or
I did actually, through the month of October, it is actually Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and I do offer a self-defense course during that month. So I just finished that with several ladies, and starting hopefully in the new year, we're going to be starting a Hapkido class. Hapkido is another style of Korean martial arts, which is actually very hands-on. You learn a lot of escapes, throwing techniques, joint manipulation. So it's something I'm excited, something I've practiced for a long time, and I really enjoy it too. So I'm looking forward to offering it to our students and others as well.
So you guys have a large class size. What is your average class size, or do you do one-on-one trainings? How does that work?
So the great thing about our school is we're open 6 days a week, so we're able to spread all of our classes out throughout the week. You know, some classes we may have 5 kids in there, some classes we may have, 18 family members, young and adults. But because we're able to spread our classes out so much throughout the week, it's not like, you're in there with 30 people. We try and even have additional instructors in there because we want to make sure all of our students do have that attention they need if, they're struggling in one area, and just so they can continue to learn.
So to be an instructor, do you have to be a black belt?
For top martial arts, and this is one thing that I know Master So kind of takes a lot of pride into, it's just because you're a black belt doesn't make you a teacher. You do have to learn, just like a lot of teachers in the school system now, they go through learning how to teach. You have to know the ins and outs, and you have to be able to work with people. So with our instructors, they go through that training. It's not just that, go teach it. It's, hey, let's work together. I want to teach you how to work with, younger kids, how to explain this to someone who's a little bit older, maybe someone who doesn't quite know their right and left. So
Yep.
You do have to learn, different ways of working.
So I know typically with fitness centers and gyms, they always see an influx of people after the first of the year. Everyone's, trying to get healthy. Do you guys see that too in martial arts, or do you have peak seasons?
I would say we do have some peak seasons. Beginning of the year it just depends. For us, we actually have a lot of people that do Christmas gift cards. And so, for example, they get a uniform under the tree, they unwrap it, and then they start in the new year. So that's where a lot of the new year newcomers kind of come from. And then a lot of people too, either with summer activities or when school starts back looking for new activities, we do have a lot of people coming in around that time as well.
Nice. Well, Ashley, thank you so much for joining us. We do have your ribbon cutting coming up this Friday at 4 o'clock. If people want to get in touch with you, if they want to learn more about the classes and services you offer, what's that information?
So people can find us either on Facebook as Top Martial Arts Lafayette, or they can give us a call or even text us at 706-638-0502. And we are happy to let people come in, just try out a class, watch one of the classes, and just work with you guys, because like I said, we want to be part of the community, not just our school.
Absolutely. Ashley, thank you again. We love highlighting small businesses here like Top Martial Arts.